What if I told you that a digital currency created by an unknown person became one of the most valuable assets in the world? A currency with no CEO, no headquarters, no central bank, and a creator who vanished without a trace. This is the incredible story of Bitcoin. Our story begins in 2008. The world was facing one of the worst financial crises in modern history. Banks were collapsing. Governments were issuing massive bailouts. Millions of people were losing trust in traditional financial institutions. Amid this uncertainty, an unknown individual, or perhaps a group of people, using the name Satoshi Nakamoto, published a revolutionary document. The document was called Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It described a completely new type of money, a digital currency that could be sent directly from one person to another without the need for banks or financial intermediaries. On January 3, 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto launched the Bitcoin network. The first block of Bitcoin, known as the Genesis block, was mined. Hidden inside that block was a newspaper headline. The Times, 3 Jan 2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. Many believed this was a message about the problems of the traditional financial system. And with that, Bitcoin was born. At first, almost nobody cared. Bitcoin had no market value. Very few people knew it existed. Early users mined Bitcoin on ordinary home computers. Back then, anyone could earn hundreds or even thousands of Bitcoins in a short time. No one imagined how valuable they would become. In 2010, Bitcoin made history. A programmer named Laszlo Hanyecz paid 10,000 Bitcoin for 2 pizzas. This became known as Bitcoin Pizza Day. At the time, it seemed like a normal purchase. Today, those same 10,000 Bitcoins would be worth hundreds of millions of dollars, making it one of the most expensive pizzas ever bought. As more people discovered Bitcoin, its value began to rise. Developers improved the network. New exchanges appeared. Communities formed around the world. For the first time, people could own and transfer money without relying on a bank. But Bitcoin's journey was far from smooth. Its price experienced extreme highs and lows. Some called it the future of money. Others called it a bubble. Yet despite criticism, Bitcoin continued to grow. In 2011, something mysterious happened. Satoshi Nakamoto disappeared. He stopped posting online. He stopped responding to emails. And he vanished from public view. To this day, nobody knows who Satoshi really is. One of the greatest mysteries in technology remains unsolved. As the years passed, Bitcoin attracted increasing attention. In 2013, it crossed $1,000 for the first time. In 2017, Bitcoin experienced its first major global bull run, reaching nearly $20,000. Millions of new investors entered the market. Bitcoin became a worldwide phenomenon. Then came the crash.
In 2018, prices fell dramatically. Many people believed Bitcoin was finished. But Bitcoin survived, just as it had survived every previous challenge. In 2020 and 2021, major companies and institutional investors began buying Bitcoin. The world started viewing it not only as digital money, but also as digital gold. Bitcoin reached new all-time highs, climbing above $60,000. The asset that once had virtually no value had become one of the most talked-about investments on Earth. One reason Bitcoin is unique is its limited supply. Only 21 million Bitcoins will ever exist. No government can print more. No central authority can change the supply. This scarcity is one of the reasons many investors believe Bitcoin could retain value over the long term. Another important feature is something called the Bitcoin halving. Approximately every 4 years, the reward for mining Bitcoin is cut in half. This reduces the rate at which new Bitcoins enter circulation. Historically, these events have played a major role in Bitcoin's long-term growth. Today, Bitcoin is recognized around the world. Some countries have embraced it. Major financial institutions offer Bitcoin-related products. Millions of people own it, and thousands of businesses accept it as payment. Yet Bitcoin remains controversial. Supporters believe it represents financial freedom and the future of money. Critics argue that it remains highly volatile and risky. The debate continues. But regardless of where you stand, one thing is undeniable. Bitcoin changed the world. It introduced the concept of decentralized digital money. It inspired the creation of thousands of cryptocurrencies. and it started an entirely new financial industry. From an idea written by an anonymous creator to a global asset worth hundreds of billions of dollars, Bitcoin's journey is one of the most remarkable stories in modern history. And perhaps the most fascinating part of all, the identity of Satoshi Nakamoto remains a mystery that may never be solved.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more history documentaries, ancient civilizations, and legendary stories from the past.